There it is. There it is. What's going on? The game wasn't capturing. I don't know what you guys see when that happens. Black screen, maybe, I don't know. How's it going, everybody? Welcome along. Yeah, I'm early again. Sorry. This ship calls for as much time as I can possibly spend on it. Because spending just 2 hours a week on this thing ain't gonna cut it. It ain't gonna cut it. This thing is gonna take way more time than that. This is the Superlifter Mark II that we've been working on last week. How the devil are you guys? Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Who we got in the chat? We got Void Wraith. What's up, dude? Good evening. Good evening to you, sir. Solo Spirit. How you doing? Sally is here as well. Early again. I was in the middle of co-op on Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, I heard that came out actually. I've never played a Baldur's Gate game. I hear they're good. Brett Stowers, what's up, dude? Yo, yo, yo. Bob the Ruler 1. How you doing, mate? Massive, do you think you can do it with 10 million CPU? I think so. I think so. I think we could just about do it. I think so. It's going to be pretty flimsy on the inside, put it that way. JTK Inc. says, hey, Spanj, I love the builds, man. They look amazing. Thank you, sir. I am just getting into this game and gotta say, it's a blast. Can't wait to see how this one ends up. Hells yeah, dude. Welcome to the game, I guess. Welcome to the game. There's an amazing community with this game, so be sure to join the Discords. You got my Discord, you got the official Discord as well. So, you know, check them out, say hi, introduce yourself. There's lots of very friendly people, very helpful people everywhere, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you ever built a ship in survival? I have, and it was a box. And then I discovered creative mode. Actually, it's a bit, the Dark Rogue SV, which is on my workshop. This little beast down here. This was built in survival mode. I know it's a tier 1 SV. What do you want? That was a survival mode build. I textured it and stuff in creative mode, but it was built in survival. Yeah, everything else I think has been creative mode. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't build something this enormous in survival mode. You'd just be, I tell you what, who does build in survival mode is a guy called Wallenstein. I lost contact with him years ago, but he's still uploading and building stuff. Wallenstein55. He only builds in survival mode. Man, it's crazy, but he builds some really good stuff. Anyway, this is the build. Overpriced for early access, but a beautiful game. Baldur's Gate. Oh, okay, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. There's about a bazillion games on my list of games that I need to get, see, play, you know, and all that stuff. So it's unlikely, as much as I would like to check it out and give it a go, it's unlikely that I will. Not because I don't want to. Just because of everything. Right, so off camera. I don't know if you remember at the end of last stream, I said I wanted to skinny up the rear thruster housing here. So I have done that. We can see where the original sort of size, it came here. It came all the way down to this here. So we've lost, I don't know, we've lost what? What's that, 5 blocks? Yeah, five blocks of height there. Because I think this is rear and the rear here looking a little skinnier up like that. It is going to look better. The front, I think, is fine. This is going to be like huge kind of openings into those three thrusters. Those three thrusters are going to look so lost in there, but you know, we'll deal with it. It's fine. Yeah, so we're going to create a big sort of I don't know what to call it, sort of inlet here. You're going to be able to literally fly into this thing and fly around a bit up to where these thrusters are, and then that'll just be sort of hollow, really, up to the thrusters. And then we're gonna have a lot of fun with deco in here and glowies and stuff like that. We're gonna make it look awesome. We're gonna make it look amazing, lighting and all that stuff. My plan beyond that in the interior, so where we got all these fuel tanks and stuff like that, where I've laid out this stuff here at the moment is purely placeholder so that I can get the CPU count. What I'm probably going to do is once I finish the outer hull is just strip all of this stuff out and rebuild this into sort of rooms, because my plan in here is to make this largely hollow, okay? And that's how I'm going to get around the 10 million CPU. So all the way from, I don't know, I would say probably around about here, so that we got a bit of armor behind these thrusters, all the way down to around about here-ish, will be a hollow sort of large chamber. And it will be, and we're going to sort of try and integrate this stuff actually into the walls of that, rather than them just being sort of floating here as they are now. So they're literally here for now as little CPU waypoints. Oh, and that was it as well. I forgot about this. Yes, we totally need to do that. Okay. Yeah, if I can get like 4 of these pod things in here nicely as well, that'll be amazing. This is going to be really tricky to do because of the ground pounders. Thruster housing, as we can see there, doesn't leave a lot of room to build a wall, so we're going to have to be very careful with that. And then this is basically going to be a thin floor here, but we can build up around it, because again, the nose of the ground pounder isn't all that wide. So yeah, okay. Lots to do, lots to still figure out. And like you said at the beginning, 2.3 million CPU, not even that, 2.2 million CPU to play with. So it's going to be really tricky. Calais, what's up, dude? Restaurant? Just stopping by to say hi. I hope you have a fantastic day. And you, sir, thank you very much for stopping by. Dragon House, how goes the build, Spanj? Yeah, we just went through it. We're going to start building in a sec. Alino Bro, hi. Hi. Omicron John, hey, what's up, dude? Dryer Whisper 729, hello. Hello to you, Jess. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome along. If you're a regular or if you're new here, you're very, very welcome. Come along, stay a while, say hi, introduce yourself. Join in with the chat. I'm going to sort of armor up these gun emplacements. I don't know why I'm starting here, if I'm completely honest. We just are. Let's just go with it. Let's go with it. Who knows? This is going to be a bit of a shelf where these guns are. It's going to be a bit of a shelf. So I'm going to take all these shape blocks out, because they ain't going to work. Ain't going to work any much. We're going to have all combat steel around here. Now, combat steel takes up a lot of CPU points, so we're gonna work with that. And then I'm gonna bring that all the way along, but then I'm gonna eat into it in the middle of every turret here. I'm gonna do a different block, something like maybe that one, slightly different. Maybe we just go. No, we'll go that one. Go that one. Bring that along, and then do the same with this. With every block again. I'm gonna mix it up a bit. A rounded one. I don't know. Kind of doesn't really work. What we can do, if that doesn't work, absolutely fine. Take them out. Something like that. Half block, but yeah, it looks a bit better. There we go. It just gives kind of a bit of something to look at. A bit extra character to that. And that's all combat steel, because guns attract return fire. So, you know, they're probably going to take a little bit more damage than, say, the rest of the ship. And I want to be strategic about where I use the combat steel, because it is quite expensive. So there we go, combat steel. Do the same for this little battery here as well. Now, bring that all the way over. Boom. And we do the same thing. So it's nice and uniform. Oh, not that one. That one. Hey bees, dude, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Bob the Ruler, congratulations. Valentine's Tube, thank you so much for the $5 over in Super Chat over on YouTube. Amazing, dude. That is really generous. Thank you so much. Well, it's a good stream already. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Very, very cool. AC, thank you very much for the 11 months over on Twitch. Much appreciated, sir. Dragon House, as I heard, but I am still trying to figure out if this is an oversized transport carrier. It absolutely is. You know, don't beat about the bush about it. It is an absolutely oversized transport carrier. I know, I'm not trying to pretend it's anything else. It is, yeah, totally oversized transport carrier. Yep. Oh dear. Yep. It's redonkulous. It is absolutely redonkulous, and I'm very much aware that it's redonkulous. But you know, this is what I've started for myself, and I've got to see it through now. I'm gonna tart around with the shapes and stuff of that later. Let's see. We got the thruster here. Thrusters generally attract fire as well, but I'm not going to bother with integrating any kind of combat steel armor into this. What I am going to do is perhaps square it off a little bit earlier. A tricky one, this one, because it's kind of integrated slope. I don't know whether to carry on that integration of slope, or maybe I'll just stick a standard sort of thruster in there. That. We'll just sort of brick around it. I suppose in theory I don't really need to interrupt the shaping all that much for that at all. The other thing I could possibly do to lower it slightly and then put window shutters over it to protect it a little bit, but I'm going to leave that off. It's risky, but I think it looks better, especially once we paint that, to have those down thrusters somewhat exposed like that. There we go. Yeah, okay, I'll do the same for this one. Oh, we haven't been blocks muddled up. I mean, once all the whole blocks are in place there, we can come back and maybe do something else with that to make it stand out a little bit more. But yeah, I think that'll be fine. You won't read it. I say something wrong? Oh, did he? Oh, sorry. Yeah. My apologies, sir. Spanj, love the channel. Any future single player with Imperium Galactic Survival? Too bored now. I'd love to see you explore and mine bodge things. There is, so bringing the current Let's Play to a close soon. Pretty much sort of exhausted the save game on that one now. There's just a couple more things I want to do, and then there'll probably be a bit of a lull in Imperion content. Just sort of do a few other things. Because soon we will be. Oh my god, hype train coming in. Noise. I will be starting a Reforged Eden Let's Play. So if you're familiar with Reforged Eden at all, noise. There'll be yeah, I'll be doing a Let's Play on that soon. So that's what's coming, but that's probably not going to start until I would say November. For the time being, I'm just going to finish the current Let's Play off, and then I need to build a server. Basically, it'll be sort of single player in the same sense that the current one is. You know, most of the episodes will just be me, but it will be on a multiplayer server, a server that's open to Patreons and Twitch subs, actually, providing you're on my Discord, of course. Now I know this hull is going to be very flat and boring like this, but I can add it in later. So Dragon House is going absolutely crazy at the moment with gifting subs left, right and centre. Thank you very much, Dragon House. That's awesome, dude. Very, very cool. Valentine's 2, sorry I didn't read your message out before, dude, but all good. It would be my introduction to it, of course, by a cool YouTuber like Spanj. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, the problem is it'll be Reforged Eden, and everything's different in Reforged Eden. So it's like it's almost like a total conversion mod, almost. You know, all the changes from how much the thruster gives, how much power it generates. Everything is different. How much damage the weapons do, everything is different. There are different enemies. There are different POIs and missions. It's a huge mod of the game, and so certainly it's a good one for experienced players. Not so much, I would say, for new players, personally. But still, it'll be interesting, I think, because I think I'm probably going to get my butt kicked a lot. So there's that. And that's always fun for you guys to watch, isn't it? You always love it when I get my butt kicked, so... Dragon House just still going. Boulevard, thank you very much for the follow. Dragon House, you're absolute hero. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Noise. Still going. My notification is just going to go on for a while. Right. So yeah, obviously big, flat, boring. Noise. Lots of surface area there. We're going to do loads with that. We're going to do loads of it, of stuff to break it up and things like that. You know, just these sort of gun emplacements are a mere sample of the sort of thing that we're going to do. But we're going to do a lot of block texturing, as I call it, later on with that. So don't worry. And the same goes for this. At this point of the build, it's a case of just sort of figuring out the hull, squaring it off, and such. Squaring it off is what I call it, where you just sort of put thousands of blocks down. Let's do that again because I'm not sure it would have on the other side. There we go. Okay. So here's a good example here. What we might do here, more combat steel. Noise. Still going, is it? Love the Imperion soundtrack, the amazing music. It's great, isn't it? Alex Jordan worked on the soundtrack, did a fantastic job, in my opinion. It's a really, really good soundtrack. I think he's done a wonderful job with that. So yeah, so block texturing is kind of like take a block and change it out for another type of block and try and make kind of interesting patterns with it. So here's the curve in block there. Put that one there. There you go, block texturing. Simple as that. And I might change that later on. I'll do something else with it. I'll leave it there for now, I think. I could do the same on the other sides here. We could put that one there. And then... so there's a bit of consistency going on with these pipes. And that is pretty much exactly what we're going to do with all that flat hull up above. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to put a bit of combat steel behind these turrets to absorb any incoming fire. Did that go all the way across the other ones? It did not. More combat steel, please. There you go. Got to double check symmetry modes work sometimes. It just doesn't do what it's supposed to a lot of the time. Sort of seal this off now. That is our gun battery, as it were. Nice block of steel. Lock that in place. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these away on both sides. Give it a little bit more of a firing arc. So now the turret can shoot a little bit more directions in those directions as well. Do the same down here. I am Chillin from Inside Game, the noob you helped with TV. Hey, Stupid's here as well. And I am Wolf. What's up, dudes? Lefteris, laggy greetings from Greece, because my net sucks. But greetings anyway. Greetings, Lefteris. How you doing, man? What's the Eon to my hair? Sorry, I can't pronounce your name properly, but hello. Welcome. And unsubscribe. Yeah. No, I'm British, so I can't pronounce foreign names very well. It's curse. Curse. It's just our nature as well. You can't possibly pronounce that that weird name there. Oh, did not mean to do that. You and Kitted, man, you both forget every time. It's an Irish name, you ninny. No, fair enough. Happens about. Spanj, the Pandora ship you use in your YouTube series, where can I find that on the workshop? Owen for future. Oh, it's Owen. Haha. Sorry, dude. Awesome. Well, now I know. Now I know. This is why we've got to, you know, admit these things so that you guys can actually teach my ignorant self. You know, Philistine at the end of the day, aren't I? So yeah. Integrassi, thank you very much for the 2 months sub over on Twitch. Much appreciated, sir. Note to noobs, if you lose front thrusters, your CV will get stuck going forward. Yeah, just power it off and it'll emergency stop. Just power it off and it will stop itself. For some reason my senses are being assaulted right now. I don't know what my eyes are watering and my nose is going crazy. Oh my god. Right. It's like somebody's peeling onions next to me. It's really weird. Stubert equals Stubert. Alright, Stu, shut up. What do you think about block building versus voxel building? Voxel building is far more flexible. But block building is easier. It's easier for me to understand. But then, you know, that's because I'm an old man and I rubbish at this sort of stuff. But yeah, voxel building is definitely a superior technology, I believe. You can do so much more with it. Absolutely can. But yeah. I am not used to this newfangled technology. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, stop it. Clicking the middle mouse button is my rotate axis kind of stuff. It's scrolling down as I do it. Just getting some semblance of hull. La 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 la. Because I like, once we got the hull in place, I then have an idea, a vague idea at least, of the interior space that we've got to work with, which is going to be a huge amount on this ship of interior space. This also gives me an idea of how much CPU all these blocks are going to use. They're going to use a lot. They're going to use a lot of CPU. What is going on here? That's what I want. Is that what I want? It is now. Yeah, okay. Look at these thrusters, man. They are mighty. Mighty thrusters. Now, obviously, a reminder that we're only actually using the larges and only turning on mediums when we need to. It says I blatantly forgot to put some thrusters back. So I shrunk this space down. God, just need like a truss wall to run these up against. There we go. How much space did I give? Two block space. I'm going to move these over a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's good. Oh my God, so much hull still to place. There is, oh my God, 8.3 million. We've only got 1.7 million left. I've still got so many blocks to play. Basically, it's going to be, if we can get hardened steel on the exterior, great. I'd wonderful. And then everything else in the interior is just going to be plastic. Lowest block CPU. That's another thing about Reforged Eden, is no CPU cost for blocks, but there's a lot more cost in thrusters and stuff. Building became easier watching Spanj's video, and of course fixing damage on my Creel shade. It's a bit to get started, but it gets easier fast. Yeah. Spanj, you should call it the 2021, because when you finish texturing, it will be 2021. It will be, mate. Yeah. I joked on Discord, the ship will be done sometime 2021. Not so much a joke. Right, where are the median, the sideways? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Holes for the thrusters. Okay, we need to... So the back here is going to be very similar to the front, in that there's going to be a bit of a sort of cavity, I would call it. Ellen Ocro. Dude, thank you very much for the follow. Spanj just released it naked on the workshop as the OnlyFans version. OnlyFans Superlifter. Down, chicka, wow, wow. Yeah. That'll work. That will work. I don't think this is going to work. This isn't going to work though, is it? I think. It's kind of weirdly too dense. Any suggestions for a tank HP Spanj? What sort of how much killing power do you require, sir? How much death and carnage do you need to sow? These are important questions. Do you want a tier 4 monster? Do you need a tier 3, 2, 1? You know, what sort of thing are you after? Crap, that actually works. Nice. Did not expect that. Did not see that coming. Right. Thought I was going to be there for hours fiddling with that, but that works. Lovely. Right. Let's seal this off. This, every stretch of blocks that they place is just more and more thousands of CPU being utilized for blocks. Is just craziness. That is it. That is the system. That's what we've got to deal with. I think the shaping around these hangar bays is just going to be normal steel. I want to get hardened steel layer around the bulk of the outside of the ship. Where are we gonna draw a line here? Draw a line. Are we gonna draw a line? No, we're not. Of course, yeah. How are we doing? 8.3 million still? Yep. Somehow. I'm not quite sure how we've managed to do that. That will have put it up probably. Is it me or is it not going up? I don't know. Maybe it's going up so slowly that we're not seeing it. Fine. More blocks, please. Okay. Nice. Again, you know, I can cut into this later and actually do some block texturing with it and stuff. It's fine. Right. Noise. Ow! Blocks again. Right, okay. Spanj, you haven't named for it yet? Or the Superlifter Mark II? Yeah, the Superlifter Mark II. That Paul bloke, thank you very much for the 10 months over on Twitch. Much appreciated, sir. Owen as well, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. That's awesome. After I completely and utterly ruined your name with my crappy Englishness. I very much appreciate that, sir. Very good of you. Right, so we got the ground pounder in here kind of docked. We got the ray tracer in there kind of docked. None of that is really... I don't know, it's difficult, isn't it? Like, do I protect them with armored steel, or do I just, like, shove some steel blocks around them and hope they stay alive? Don't die. Really want to get some kind of shape finished off with the outer hull here. Oh, we've got some missing blocks here, and I'm just not sure how to shape the hull around the docked ships. Ray tracer and the ground pounder in the back here. This is a tricky one. I don't want them to be like left out completely and utterly vulnerable, but at the same time I don't want to spend another 2 million CPU placing a bunch of hardened steel blocks down. Okay, let's start with these turrets, because I know they need to be sort of protected somewhat from combat. So we know we've got a certain block width to play with these ones at least, don't we? This is going to be interesting, because there's not a huge margin around these turrets. Spanj, everyone does, even Irish streamers. You get one free name butchering. Next time you pess it up, you owe me an upgradable Star Explorer CV from scratch. No buying ingredients from Aldi. That's fair enough. Yeah, I accept those terms. Looking nice, thank you, Dry Whisper. Call her the Blood Mother from the Mothership appearance, and he blood trail she will make of her enemies. Damn, that's dark, dude. Operator Hoot says, I don't think you should have them fully enclosed, just a specifically designed place to dock. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. But I would like some little bit of side protection. I mean, they're going to have sort of frontal protection, obviously. You're not going to be able to hit them from the front. I mean, you can see a bit of the ray tracer over there, but they're going to be powered down anyway, so they shouldn't attract any fire. So I think, to be honest, they're just going to be normal steel blocks around these guys. Everything around here is just going to be steel blocks. But yeah, they're going to be open air docking slots, basically. You need enough to deal with drones, but big space fights, that is the ray tracer's job. The Sally's has hit the nail square on the head. Yeah. Absolutely. So, okay, yeah, we've got 6 frickin' arty guns on the top here. Some flak Gatlins. You notice that the majority of the guns here are all projectile. They're not like lasers, plasmas and things. They're GATs and stuff. That's because this thing should only really have to defend itself when it's landing on a planet. And any space combat stuff, you jump into this little beauty and you go and make it fry. So, and any ground POIs that need to be taught the meaning of get out of my way, that's when you jump into the ground pounder and go and make it cry. So, yeah. This thing is not a combat CV, but at the same time, it needs to be able to look after everything inside of it and such. So, let's put a bit of hull here. We need a bit of hull on the inner thighs here, don't we? Bit of meat on the inner thighs. Lovely. Good. It's flat and boring. All right, it's fine. We'll fix it later. Okay. I keep ignoring the what I'm going to do with the ray tracer and stuff. Don't let me forget. I can't possibly. Right, we've got a little mini battery on the front here, so we actually need to combat steel around this. I'm going to bring it out again like the other ones we did with the other ones. And behind as well. That's fine. Okay, yep. Much. Stop it. There we go. These two will probably actually retract. If I'm attacking something or something attacking from the front, those gats there are probably going to get the lion's share of hatred and aggression from whatever's attacking us. So, bit of combat steel is good. We can do the same thing that we did for the other ones. In front of the turrets, just change it up a bit into that really weird block. I like that block. It's a good block. As blocks go, it's a good one. Alright, there we go. Bit of block texturing. Bring that over there. Bring that. That's fine. Carry that on. No problem. Boom, 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 boom. No. Not you. Not you. Okay. So much like so much space here. I think it's ridiculous. Ah, what have I done? Did that last week, didn't I? Don't forget symmetry mode. Thanks, Luce. Ellen, what are you chatting about? Oh, it's a Spanj. This is not a combat CV. Also Spanj. It has 500k CPU worth of guns. Hey, you know the worst things happen to those CVs that are not combat CVs, and you know it. You know it. You know that the day that you throw a non-combat CV into the wind is the day that you need it to be a combat CV. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. What is this block here? Get out of here. Get out of here. Right. I know it's not attractive right now, but bear with me. Bear with me, because this will all change. This will all become sexy at another time. It's not sexy right now, but it doesn't matter. Right. Standard steel. The nacelles are sexy. Yeah. Well, they are hunky chunky. Yeah, some chunky mothers. This is going to be such a weird boat. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird, but it's going to be worth it. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Man, we've got so much work to do on this thing. Crazy amounts. This is... We'll basically have a wall here. Sure, it's kind of annoying building on sort of slants like this. It's like now, if I do this, it comes outside. Many blocks were placed in the creation of this vessel. Yeah. Right. This is the cavity that I was talking about, where you can just fly into that. And then you got the thrusters. And we'll put stuff on that wall that I've just built there to make it look awesome and different. Cables everywhere. I bet you could fit some stepped hangers in the nacelles between the thrusters for smaller combat SVs. It would make a good multiplayer ship. Hell yeah. Are there any rules for enclosed thrusters that can affect their performance? No, not really, unless the server has rules for enclosed thrusters. So there is actually somewhere in the game a function you can turn on, or server owners can turn on, where enclosed thrusters don't work. More blocks, please, Susan. Actually. But they don't work at all. It depends on the server. Or your single player settings. You can absolutely set it. It's just fun and exciting, isn't it? What kind of level of crap you need to do in order to build something that's monolithically huge? It's ridiculous, isn't it? Why did I build it this quick? Move out, what's up, dude? I ran into a server last week, spent 45 minutes redesigning my CV and survival, and then nope the heck out. Nope. The Savage Pixels. How's it going, Spanj? Big fan of your channel. Always seeing what you come up with for ship builds. Thanks, dude. That's awesome. Welcome along to the stream as well. Take a pew, my friend. That is not the right place for that block. That is. Da-ba-da-da-ba-da. Yeah, it's more of this. More, I said more! I hope things get a little bit more interesting on this build. Just a little bit. A spontaneous, like, base attack from the Xerax in creative mode. What the hell? Whip out the old debug gun. Okay. So yeah, we've got our 6 reverse thrusters there. Largely hollow kind of engine nacelles. Nacelles. I just call them nacelles, yeah. And then what I was thinking of doing was a sort of combination of the round blocks here. These ones. Let's see if I can do it real quick. And then the actual thin ones, are they the same width? Ah. Swines. Schweinen. Gits. Okay. So what I was hoping it was that these were slightly they were outer more. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Think about this a second. These ones, they don't line up properly. Wanted a bit of a lip, basically, that I could then apply glowies to. It has no power or fuel.
Noise.
What I was thinking was trying to make fake thrusters. That's what I'm trying to do. Kind of, not really. Drifter, thank you very much for the sub. Zomyan as well, much appreciated, sir. Bertie Moosetter, awesome name. Thank you very much for the bits. He says, "Are the Diracs that creative though? I thought they were too scummy for creative mode." You're quite right, actually, they probably are. Barrel, thank you very much for the follow as well. Zomyan as well. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, trying to make sort of fake thrusters in there. I might think about that a little bit more. Because that's too bright. Yeah, I'll mess with it a bit more. But you know, the sort of thing that I'm going to be putting in here is purely decorative. Trying to give the kind of thrusters a little bit more armor in terms of things to get hit before they get hit, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we'll play around with that. Basically, I'm going to build a bunch of sort of blocks and stuff all over this thing to kind of build it out, make it look mechanical, make it look kind of also sensitive, vulnerable in some ways. We'll have some antennas sticking out here. We'll have some spikies like we got on the original Superlifter over here. Possibly less prominent out the front, more sort of bedded into this thing, maybe sticking out a little bit, but not very much. Yeah, loads of stuff we're going to do with that. Okay, right, let's stop. I'm just going to stop getting sidetracked here with this thing. Let's actually do something with it, shall we? Right. I don't know what. Creepy music. Creepy music. Creepy music. MatsiZ24, thank you very much for the follow, sir. Thank you. This is not the right... This is not the block alignment that I'm looking for. Hmm. Creepy music at the much for Halloween season. That's a very good point. We are at 8.4 million CPU. We've still got scope. We've still got this. Million CPU. It's so difficult. I'm so lost right now. I'm just trying to like find some kind of level of inspirational shapage to do here. This is decorative, so I'm making it out of steel rather than hardened. These bits don't matter if they get blown off all that much. I'm super late, but here now. How are we doing today, Spanj? Trailblazer, what's up, dude? Kithid! Kithid, I need your help, man. Can you come and build this for me? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure why I started this thing. Kithid. Help me. Help me, Kithid. You're my only hope. Oh boy. It's a beast. It's a monster. It's too big. Kid has his own problems. Damn. I did not realize. For those of you who don't know, Kithid is a very, very good builder on the workshop. He's just going to definitely check out his stuff. It is awesome. It is up there, dudes. Absolutely up there. That's why I was asking for its help. Yeah. Oh, jeez, what do I do here? This is so weird. I don't know what even shape to go for. So just like kind of blocky industrial kind of nonsense going on, or try and make it kind of curvaceous in some way. Youch, I don't know. Basically, okay, simple thing is there's going to be a wall here, so we need to wall that off, because that's where the ray tracer goes. That's where the ground pounder goes. So now that we walled that off, we know a little bit more about what we have to work to. So whether do I wall this entire thing off or build it up, blah 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 blah. So I think what I'm going to do is build it down. Like that, step it, step it, step it out, step it up. Step it up like that. This will be your super carrier. Yeah, man. A streamer has to entertain people. What's the best way to entertain them? With your pain, eh? Quite right. Lunch is over. Zombie, I'm taking it easy, dude. Thanks for popping in. Follow the wings of the ray tracer? Question mark. Well, this is kind of where I was going. Obviously, the ray tracer uses thin blocks. This thing is enormous by comparison. So, this is my current train of thought here. Is if I bring that one along to about there, and then bring this one along to about there, I'd say. Yep. Ish. Maybe shorter. Okay, what I've got here going on here is kind of curvy in the sense that it blends down, then transforms into these, and then into these finally. So you got like a curvy sort of curve. A sort of curve going off on there. So we can do the same on the inner here. But instead of curving it, we just have a straight line kind of thing. And then, like how you got the diagonal slats in the wings of the ray tracer here. That's what I'm thinking. But we're starting with a bit of curviness going on up in there. I have no idea. I have no idea if this is going to work. Okay, so the next question is how wide do I make the slats? They need to be equal width all the way. So that hasn't worked, has it? That hasn't worked. What have I done wrong? This is... Oh, it's on the other side. That'll be why. Okay, it's fine. I think. Wait, no, I didn't do it wrong. Wrong, totally wrong. Stepped up a block. Okay. Spanj's restream bot transfers all over my overall chat. Yeah, man. What's YouTube? Good one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Git. Stuff it. Bloody blocks are being unruly today. Yeah, outrageously unruly. This thing is mad. It's madness, I say. It's almost perfect. Trying to think now if I can make that any better. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Actually made that go along a little bit further. Might flatten the noses later and use some antenna blocks or something. Who else is from Sweden? Big shout out to my Swedish brother. What's going down in Sweden? Where is Stockholm these days? What's it like? What's it like being from the country PewDiePie came from? Do you know him? Do all Swedish people know him? Because I know the Queen, you know, because I'm British. And we were all indoctrinated from birth. And I imagine PewDiePie is very similar. Oh dear. It'd be interesting to know how the Poods is regarded among Swedish people, though, whether they like or dislike what he's done. Yeah, that'll be quite an interesting topic. No, I know of. I know. If you knew him, I'd be gobsmacked. I'd be like, "Oh my god, I need to meet him now." Need to shake his hand because he can't shake people's hand. It's hilarious. To freak him out with a handshake. I mean, we love Jacksepticeye here. Dude needs a statue. Jack is the absolute gentleman of the internet. Is the single nicest guy in the history of internet people. Barring maybe, you know, some Nobel Prize winners or something. But yeah, Jacksepticeye, absolute gentleman. Absolute legend. Love the guy. I think he's amazing. He's awesome. Big hearts out to Jack. 25 million subs he's got now. He's doing so well. Plus, he's in a Ryan Reynolds movie now. The bastard. The absolute bastard. I mean, that is the definition of made it. Is it not? Yeah, he's doing very well. And it really couldn't happen to a nicer guy. The Irish lucked out having him. Our internet's like, we could have done a lot worse. Yeah, you could have. I don't know who the English token internet celeb is. I suppose we've got a few. The Spiffing Brit is the first one that comes to my mind. Yeah, he's funny. Spiffing, yeah. It's gotta be spiffing, isn't it? Totally balanced and fair game. Spanj I've heard of as well. Yeah. Decent fellow. Jack is amazing, but I was always biased in favour of Irish people. They are quite close to Greek in culture-wise. I didn't realise that. Europe sounds so small. Meanwhile, I'm in a state that even in the country no one talks about. You have a Spiffco tea mug. Amazing. Totally not sponsored by Yorkshire Tea. Absolutely. Of course, make sure you have got yourself a lovely cup of Yorkshire Tea before we head into this video. That's just lovely. Oh yes. Wonderful. Absolutely, totally balanced, 100% bug-free. I tell you what, his brain will melt if he ever gets hold of Imperion. Oh my god. You were going to do one of those videos. Just be like, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. God save Her Majesty the Queen, absolutely. Who lives forever, absolutely. She is immortal. Utterly immortal. She will never die. Sorry, Charles. It ain't happening, mate. Loud and noisy. I love Greece. I love Greece. I mean, we've holidayed. I don't know. It's not the same, really. We go to Greece on holiday quite often, but well, not anymore. Yeah, not since that whole kind of pandemic thing. What was that about? But yeah, we used to go to Greece quite a lot. That's bloody lovely. We've always had a good time there. One of my favourite memories was we were walking around a small town. We're on the island of Thassos. Tiny little island. Barely a tourist destination, but we loved it because it was so secluded and untouristy, as it would happen. But we were walking around this town, me and the wife. Just walking. We weren't interested in like eating or anything or going into. We walked past these two tavernas, and the managers, or I assume they're the managers or owners, both came out of these two tavernas, and they're right next to each other. And they're straight up to us, like, you come eat in our taverna. We have good price, good food. And then the other manager would be like, no, don't eat there. That place crap. Come eat here. My place better. And then the other guy was like, shut up. Your place is rubbish. But they were doing this in English. It's like, hang about. You're both Greek, and you're arguing with each other in English. Is that for our benefit? Is this a show? That's what I didn't know, but my god, it was hilarious. We're not interested. We're just going for a walk, mate. We're just going for a walk. Just at ease. Amazing. Don't eat there. That place rubbish. My place much better. We do better food, better price, everything good. My Greek accent is terrible. I apologize, but it was brilliant. It's one of my favourite memories. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this in combat still. That's fine, yeah. No, this bit's in combat still. Loved that holiday. Loved the place. Loved the country. Loved the people. Amazing. They're so brilliant. Always up for an argument. A bit like the Italians, really. Always up for an argument. Love a good argument. British, we were far too polite for that. We won't have conflict. No, not possibly. We don't want to bother you. No. A bit like Canadians, really. We're very sorry. We're very sorry to be a bother. Although I've spoken to quite a few sort of people abroad and stuff, and a lot of my fellow countrymen, it seems, are assholes. To put it politely, absolute bastards. And the stories I hear from them, the way that the sort of English folk treat them or talk to them and stuff like that is very, very much kind of like mightier than thou, I'm better than you, superiority complex kind of thing. And I'm like, I'm sincerely sorry on behalf of the Queen, obviously, and Yorkshire Tea. I am really, really sorry that those so-called British people treated these people so badly. And just speak down to them and stuff like that. It's like, for fuck's sake, dude, these are people. Okay. No need for it. So, if you've ever had a British person talk down to you like that, I sincerely apologise on behalf of Her Majesty and Yorkshire tea. It ain't on. It ain't on, and I feel so embarrassed. Like the rep that the British have overseas, it's terrible. Anyway, hang on, Spanj. What was that Monty Python sketch about paying for arguments? You're absolutely right. It's fun. Mostly football yobbos, yeah. And I feel for Spain, I really do. Get used to saying please. Yeah. The Queen and Yorkshire tea and Scotch eggs and Paddington. Especially, sorry, the Paddington name has been besmirched by these yobbos. Absolutely. That's why it's fun being American travelling aboard. Well, the Americans, you guys are in an amazing position because you give 0 Fs about what people think about you. You're just like, whatever. We're here to have a good time, you know? Who cares? Whatever goes. Oh dear. Very, very envious of the Americans and that sort of that attitude that you guys have got. Just like, who cares? Very, very good position to be in, I think, to be honest. Admirable. Yep. We're just here to have a good time. Yep. We got a bit of room there. I think we can probably go another block. Yeah. Pretty good Yankee accent there, Spanj. Well, thank you very much, sir. Yeah, it's very good. My posh, spiffing Brit accent is a little bit more practice, whatnot. Yeah, I could do various Yankee Doodle Dandy accents when I'm not on the spot about it, apparently. I just got to say a bunch of American words like corn dog, vitamins, sidewalk, eBay. eBay's not an American word. Oh dear. Love the stereotypes. Let people have fun on the expense of others, eh? Hell yeah. Well, you know, you could get offended and stuff. That's fine. It's entirely up to you. That's what you want to do. I don't mean any offense. I do like accents and stuff because I find accents fascinating personally. I think they're brilliant. I don't do them to mock or defame or anything like that. If I'm impersonating an accent or something, it comes from a place of intrigue and hopefully respect and stuff. If it comes across that way, hopefully it does. Yeah, certainly not of trying to make light of or mock anything like that. I don't know what block to put there. I could put that one there. That one will work, but then I'm going down. I'm going down! Yeah! That might work actually. That'll be fine. Yeah. There we go. There's the sort of ray tracer kind of landing pad that we're sort of forming there. So quite good. Oh, sure, of course. We love you. Thank you very much. You know, Chillin. God. I suck at pronouncing names today. I'm just going to call you Kilo. It says, your ship or Spanish ship? I'm pretty sure Spanish ship is way more than 24. What, size class? Size class, at this point, won't mean anything. Size class 10! Because we haven't done any interior stuff yet, so size class will very quickly escalate as you sort of do an interior. need to map out a route through the ship as well still, so... Still a lot of work to do and not much CPU to do it in. Spanj single-handedly added ray tracing to the game. Yes! This is absolutely the kind of false information that needs to happen. I endorse it 100%. What is this? What is going on here? What is this? Have I got enough room? I think I've got enough room to do that. I think so. Because ultimately we're going to have a little bit of a... And the ultimate test is once I've done this, I need to take the ray tracer out and put it back again. And make sure that I can get it in and out and 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 in and out. In and out. Without problem. Without performance issues. Spanj, are you sure you want to be associated with rumours about you being involved in the development of Pyrion? Can't the alien please fix if people think you're involved in the fixing? That's quite a good point, actually. Just posted Space Engineer's ship on Workshop. Dreer Whisper did not whisper that, did he? I think he's quite excited. For the upcoming Let's Play, Spanj might reconfigure some blueprints for Reforged. However, I would like to see him come up with builds from scratch in survival for added challenge. I mean, yes, I will be building new stuff for Reforged Eden. No, I will not be doing it in survival mode. Sod off. No. I might build, like, bases in survival mode. They're fine. You know, you can build them underground and into the ground and stuff. So you're doing bases on, especially large ones. In creative, is kind of like, oh, great, now you need a really flat bit of ground to spawn it on. But yeah, curious, anyone knows how many people work on Empyrean? I think there was about 7 people last time I checked. By the way, Spanj, repair station on a CV won't work with another CV. What? What? Yes, very excited. Fluff! What's up, dude? I'm doing good tonight, mate. How the devil are you? Thanks for popping along. I tried it yesterday, and right, okay. So this whole idea that I had about plopping the old repair thingy-majiggy on the top of the CV so that it can repair the other CVs that are in tow with it is completely and utterly pointless and a waste of time, and I should probably just stick that in a hangar. Damn it! Damn it all to damn it allness. I should pop it in here. Actually, it's probably in the lower one. No. This one's a pain in the ass to get into for SVs. But then you won't be able to get a HV in here either. I need 2! I have 2 hangars. This is a nightmare. So confused right now. Will this go around the death race? Good one. Spanj must start on an ocean planet in Reforged. This planet gave the most challenge. Alright, yeah, take that under advisement. I will consider it. So is this like the flagship of the flagship? This is the flagship, everyone. Dear. Yeah, sure, it's the flagship of Spanjanite Empire. That's absolutely what it is. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm not sure if I call it flagship, but yeah, why not? It is, though. cheap. Can you have 2 repair stations? I don't think you can. I think if there is one there, it will not let you place another one, because then which repair console, how does it know which one it's talking to? That's the problem. I think if I try and place more than one of these things down, it will just say, what? No. Yeah, it just doesn't. Only place one. So, no beans. No beans for me. Okay, actually, let's try taking the retracer out and in and out and in and in and out and out and in and in. So it goes out beautifully. Beautifully. Beautiful, man. Well, I've gone Australian now. We're stupid. He's not Australian. He's a bloody Kiwi. Docked. Didn't hear it, but that is a dock. It's a confirmed dock. A little bit on a. There we go. I didn't rub against anything, interfere with anything, so that's good. It's going to look so weird without these ships docked into it, isn't it? It'll look really weird. There we go, docked beautifully. Okay, so we've got good clearance, providing we're like perfectly aligned up, of course. The clearance is good. What I'll need to do in order to sort of make this look a little less kind of there, when the ray tracer's out of this dock, it's going to look weird. But I can do block texturing on these walls here and stuff, and at least make it look a little bit better. Because I can maybe bring these out a little bit, have a bit something that's going on there. You can probably bring that out. A little bit more. It's not so bare. I've just put those blocks there as a marker now for how much space I've got to play with. Just do piping. I mean, absolutely. Chuck a snarler on the Barbie. What's a snarler, mate? Pop one while she cooks. Straight. Crikey. You're not bloody Australian anyway, Stu. Well, what did Kiwis put on the Barbie? I had an idea of a transformer CV, which is like 3 CVs assembled into one, each CV making a different part of the super CV. Not sure how viable and practical it is an idea though. Sausages, good man. Yeah, I know Dragoon, and Dragoon's loitering in the chat somewhere, but he attempted that. I don't think he ever finished it. I was quite curious to see how you get on, and I don't think it worked particularly well. The interlocking of the CVs. If you want to get the 3 CVs to look like one CV when they're all together, then it's quite difficult to do. Also remember that the 2 docked CVs, once they're docked to let's say the mothership, their shields turn off. So if the 2 docked CVs form part of the outer hull or whatever, completely unshielded. Your ships look as well, please post it on the workshop when done. I will do, dude. I will do. Don't worry about that. Absolutely. Alright, something going on. Something going on my other screen. Dragoon ships look awesome, 3 in 1, yeah. I don't know if you ever post it or whatever. I didn't really hear much else about it. Once you've done it. Oh, shields up. That's not good. It is not good. It is not good, comrade. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. I want to do something here. Not quite sure what to do. I might do this. a lattice. Like a potato lattice. Potatoes. Well, that ain't right, is it? That's well off. Crikey. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. No, symmetry's off. God damn it! This is all your fault. All right, I'll finish this one, and then I'm going to copy and paste it. Blaming Johnny for this one. That ain't right either. It's a lattice. Yoink. Take that, symmetry mode. Shove that up, yeah. Not on pipe. Bitch. Copy paste cheeky. Cheeky. Absolutely. It's not really cheeky though, is it? Or just kind of big brain. No, that's cheeky. Don't forget, obviously, I place all these sort of flat blocks down later on. I'll come back and actually make something of them, make them look a bit nicer and whatnot. These ones I want to do. So I'm tempted to run a line of blocks from this elevator all the way along there as kind of like a guide rail. How to get the top of this ship. Lined up. Spanj, I love those glowy orange parts. Are they supposed to be thruster engines? Oh, the glowy oranges on the ground pounder. Yeah. I mean, the pipes are always kind of like the orange glowy pipes that I do are always kind of like, well, some kind of hot material, hot fuel or reactor waste or something like that is what I had in my mind. Around the engines and stuff, purely decorative, purely just like angry orange lights. Glowies for glowy's sake, you know. Don't need any excuse for glowies, just make glowies. Everybody loves a glowy. Pipes. Ladies and gentlemen, is this the first time that we've put pipes on this build? I think it might be. We are the pipe exclusive zone now. This is block texturing. Why use square blocks when other shaped blocks are so much more interesting? Right up the chuff. Oh, that made me laugh. Wow. Partner network bot anonym. Just supported Spanj by buying Dual Universe. Check it out. You just bought me, but you're Dual Universe. You really didn't need to. Thank you very much. This is very, very kind of you. Anonym. How do you even pronounce that? Hi. Musetta. Dude, you bought me Dual Universe. That is extremely kind. But I have a content creator account with Dual Universe. So you really didn't need to buy me Dual Universe. I have it. Not even sure how that works anyway. That's interesting. I would say, so if you can take that back, please do. I've just clicked the link, but I'm not seeing any kind of options for accept or refuse. It's literally just taken me to the Dual Universe homepage. Not excited with Dual Universe graphics, but it looks a very interesting game. To get the RAM upgrade to play it. Pipes! How much RAM? Isn't that because he bought DU on your link? Possibly. It might be that. It might actually be that. Johnny, you may have figured it out, mate. It may be fun to play without a content creator account. The universe reminds me of Elite Dangerous Star Citizen Hybrid with block building. Had 8 gigs, got another 16. Yeah, I got 16. I got 16 at the moment in it. I'm still not convinced about Junior Universe. I mean, not, but then I haven't actually been able to pump much time into it recently because it's just been a bit crazy with work and stuff. And a lot of people have been asking me about it, and I've been very, very sorry to not do more with it yet. But I do plan to. It's just a case of there's a lot of stuff coming out and going on, and yeah, I'm not sure Dual Universe has got the legs yet. Anyway, there you go. That's how to make flat surfaces look interesting. Pipes! Pipes make everything interesting. Say it with me, folks. Pipes make everything interesting. You are now indoctrinated into the Pipe University. You may only use pipes now for all of your builds forever. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. You're dismissed. It's weird putting like combat steel around steel. But we got some turrets here, so they can potentially take fire. Let's put a bit of combat steel around them. That'll be fine. Right. Okay, we've got a docking ramp thing for the ray tracer. We've got a few more bits and bobs to do with this. So let's see if we can do something with this now. Again, I don't want to totally enclose it off. We've got a bit of freedom with the blocks here. Want a good sort of block clearance above and below, and that's what we got. We got a little bit more clearance below, to be honest, so this should be fine, adding a little bit of fluff here. So I want these to look like kind of, when the ship is docked in there, I want them to look like it kind of refuels the ship as well. So what I'm going to do here is make some big pipes. Big pipe time. Best of all pipes, the big pipe. The 3700. Yeah, probably not. So when I sort of build big pipes like this, I like to put the occasional square block in there to make it look like kind of stabilizing anchor points. But then what I want to do is with a couple of these. Now underneath, what I would like to do here is put some pipe blocks underneath, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think leaving that as is probably best. Could potentially play around with that, but I think this will look too flimsy. And then that just sort of looks a bit odd. Could, in theory, make this a little bit like that, so it's the same on the sides. So yeah, bit of RP value. Pipe. Looking daily to buy a 3090 with no luck. Why? Is there anything other than like Crisis on 4K or whatever it is that can actually use that power? Power. Oh yeah, 8.4 still doing all right. EGS will still lag on a 3090, you're absolutely right. Can load Crisis 3 completely in the VRAM with a 3090 and it works. I saw that article. That was amazing. Of course you can. Absolutely. Amazing. I wanted to get the Spanj blocks in there, but it just ain't working out. Tajas looks ridiculous. Okay. Stick to the regular angles then. I don't play games full screen. I usually watch Spanj while playing Imperial. Been into Elite Dangerous a lot lately. I think Spanj would enjoy it. Probably would. But I think Elite Dangerous is one of those games where I would like to actually just play to escape rather than play to create content. And at the moment, my go-to escape game is still Satisfactory. Because that game is godlike. Absolutely genius game. Can become repetitive. Oh, I care not with the chat. What are you talking about? Running the PSU, you just need a bunch of hamsters in the way. Yeah, man. Hamster power. Absolutely formidable. No power like it. its politics system is something Imperium could benefit from. No, I think first thing they need to do for Imperium is an economy. Economy and NPC economy, so that you can go and actually sell and buy commodities, make money, and an AI run economy basically, so that there's always something on sale, there's always something being bought, and what was it? What the other thing I was just going to say? God, it's flown out of my head. It's just gone. Bit. What was I saying? God damn it! I didn't even happened. Like auto-generated missions, like freighter missions and stuff like that. So you could rock up to a station and they'll be like, "Hey, do you mind delivering this 30,000 so-and-so ore to this station? We'll pay you lots of money." And you're like, "Yeah, great, I can do that. I can run that, or I can run that cargo. That'll be fine, no problem." And then you need that much storage space in your ship to accept the cargo, and then obviously if you don't deliver the cargo in a certain time, then you get a reputation hit, and then like the next station you go to, they might not trade with you or whatever. So you use the reputation system to make sure you actually do your missions and don't just take all that ore and you get paid. And you know, more missions you do, the higher rep you get. La 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 la. You know, all that jazz. All that jazz. Jazz. That's what they need, because then the actual galaxy that they've created will feel a little bit more purposeful. You know, and especially if you have, because you've already got the sort of freighters flying around, but if they did a little bit a better job with those freighters, so that they actually look like they went to stations. So when it generated the galaxy, the game would need to know where all the stations are, and then it plots the freighter paths between the stations rather than just going, "Here's Playfield, do a patrol around a circle," like that. That's all it does at the moment. It just plonks a patrol ship, a freighter in there, and just says, "Go around in circles. Just go around in circles." So if it actually had a little bit more intelligence to it, and these freighters went to stations and things like that, you could have it would be a fake economy, in that the freighters would only just be going to stations. They wouldn't actually be transferring goods or anything, but in the actual marketplace, you'd have an AI economy where things would sell and buy randomly. And as a player came along and started messing around with that economy, it would influence the price of stuff. So if you just chucked, I don't know, you chucked 20 stacks of Promethean ore or Promethean pellets into the economy, the price of Promethean would go down, that sort of thing. What was my last CPU check? 8462. So we've still got 1.5 million. 1.5 million, and there is no interior. We are going to mess around with the interior in terms of all the devices in here. Like I said before at the start of the stream, all these devices and stuff are in here as placeholders at the moment to count the CPU. So we're going to move a lot of that around. The nacelles here are going to be largely hollow anyway. The nacelles are going to sort of pad it out a little bit, but essentially build kind of circular-ish tunnel from back to front. And all these devices and stuff will be kind of integrated into the walls of that tunnel in some way, with a sort of walk bridge along with little access points and stuff. That's what I got in my mind anyway. But yeah, all the interior is going to have to be plastic blocks, because I don't see us having the CPU to finish this otherwise. And that is, we have got 6 lots of 320 storage, 4 advanced constructors and 8 small constructors in there. But we haven't got any grow plots in there yet. We haven't got any, like, you know, oxygen, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know if we're going to make it. It's looking less and less likely. It really is. Pirate missions to attack a supply line. Yeah, you get the idea. But to be fair, missions in Elite are very repetitive, but yeah, it has a good variety of missions. They might need to upgrade from SQL Lite for that. Yeah, maybe. Elite needs some more money-making missions, like the 20,000 light year passenger mission should be 1 billion credits. Yeah. 1 billion credits! I like these heavy glass, but I mean, they're so limited in shape. You can make some really good looking stuff with it, but yeah, I wish they gave us more different angles and stuff. Be a little bit nice. Johnny, savage. Johnny laying down the savage facts. Like an absolute savage. That's Johnny. We wouldn't have him any other way. This is really tricky because I want to put sort of diagonal glass in here, but it's rubbish with the little side beams and stuff. I suppose I could take that out and just put in a one of them, and then put the corner pieces. Where are they? Is that one? Yep. That one. Nah. Can I get a sponge block in here? I reckon. Ooh, it's a bit laboured. I'm also not sure about that kind of whole side window thing going on now. I think it's all kind of a bit weird. Doesn't look right. Apollo, what's up, dude? Hope you're well. Might want to put a drone hatch on or close to the bridge to make in and out easy, mate. Yep. Yeah, and I realise this is also this bridge that I'm building now is going to be mostly kind of decorative, to be honest. I think honestly you're going to use the internal one, so it's going to have about 3 different places you can operate the ship from. So this top one will be the, oh, look at this bridge. There'll be one on this deck here, so that you've got very quick access to the ray tracer. Then very quick access to your production area as well, and subsequently quick access to, or quick-ish access to the ground pounder. So all from this deck here will be, yeah, like a battle bridge in this space. Now if you're sort of operating on the ground a lot, so if you're operating from like a hover vessel kind of perspective, I was thinking is having up here a little space here for a kind of tiny little maneuvers bridge in this space here. So your hover vessels aren't really going to need this much height really to maneuver in here, so in theory you could have a little operator's bridge right here, quick access to your hover vessel bay if you just need to maneuver the ship a little bit. Now the drama will be getting from the hover bay up to everything else, because that is a bit tricky at the moment. I haven't quite figured that out. But yeah, I've got you got sort of 2 routes. I suppose we could run a corridor and elevators up the sides here to go in through the SV bay. or we run a corridor down the side of the nacelles here and go up around about where the access to the ground pounder is. So there will be corridors running into these nacelles anyway to access all these devices, but I kind of would like that not to necessarily be the main path through the ship. So I've got to figure out the best way from production here. Because the problem is right underneath this floor is bloody ground pounder. So you're either going to have to walk through the SV hangar bay to then access the lower hover bays. But yeah, I'm going to have a bridge sort of pilot seat at least in the hover bay, one right outside the ray tracer, and then decorative one at the top here. So Spanj, there is a perfect block for that. What for this bit here? I wasn't able to really locate it. We'll not be able to go to the tonight's event system without help. Okay, we can teleport you. Probably not going to need quick access to the ground pounder. No, you shouldn't, because obviously the ground pounder will be a very, very purposeful tool to use. I like the ooh, look at that bridge. The ooh, look at that bridge, yeah. Nacelle should be a maintenance path you have to go out of your way to get to. Yeah, I agree. There's a perfect block for that, isn't there? My brain is not working. It is not working very good. If there is panel 3, there is one of these ones. I never use these ones. It's not that one though, is it? It can't be. Eh! I know what you're talking about, mate. I know what you're talking about. What block? What are you chatting? Chatting nonsense is what you're chatting, Johnny. You chatting nonsense. No. 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 It's not this one. I've tried that one. What are you talking about, the boy? Column 2. Alright, we're slowly getting the information. So this one. It can't be that one. It's not this one, is it? No, there's not a right side on this one. This one no fit there. That one. It's not that one either. It's not definitely not that one. That one's crazy. This one. Is that what I'm talking about? It's not this one, mate. No. Don't work like that. I'm on Twitch as well. YouTube. Hey, nice. I love it. Padding the stats across both platforms. I love it. Oh, things are getting dramatic. So, your move, Johnny. Your move. Show me what you got. That was really dramatic. It was really dramatic and short. Yes, it is, but you need to change the block up. That's no. You can't say there's a perfect block for that if you just change all the blocks around it first. That's not how it works. You have failed me for the last time. Fantastic. You make ILOL. Oh no, there's a perfect block for that, Spanj. You just need to change the entire ship to conform with this one block. Johnny. What happened to you? You used to be good at this. Johnny J. Appleseed is sarcasm? Is Starscream? Is Starscream, yeah. Like it. You failed me for the last time. You'll be in voice chat going, no, no. Kitted Spanj needs you. Johnny J. Appleseed's been fired. Slightly erase the entire ship, and then this block will work fine. Yeah. I see. Not my fault that Eliana block impaired. I don't like these windows. I don't like that. It looks like a steamship. Like the windows you get on a steamship, innit? What's that about? What am I doing? Why am I building these? What is this? This is not the way I want it. Welcome to the HMS steam-powered Spanj. Here at HMS Spanj, we pride ourselves on our chuff, 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 chuff noise. If you listen very carefully, you will hear the chuffing of the chuff chuff. Jubbity, jubbity chuff, chuff chuff chuff. I want a steamliner. So I think these windows are like too curved. They're too polite. Those windows are definitely too polite. Nah, we need less polite windows, please. Less polite! Yes. Excellent. They are far less polite. Marvellous. What am I looking for? Okay. Ooh, look at that. Right. Look at that bridge is on its way. More R. I've got to get the stats up. Yeah, man. Wait, ships don't run off steam. Damn, that is why I cannot leave the planet. Yeah. That'll do it. Loving the more angular windows. Exactly. They're less polite. They work better. Looking good, Spanj. Thank you very much. Panel 3, row 4 from the bottom, column 2. Panel 5, row 3 from the bottom, column 4. Problem solved. No! You are changing the entire ship. Yes, sure. If I just take that out, right, and then replace it with I'll do you one better. That one. There you go. You want to fight, Johnny? I'll fight you. Fight me. Now I've got weird. This is weird buttocks. Weird buttocks. There's weird buttocks going on here. Hang on, I got another idea. I have another idea. I have a cunning plan, my lord. Yes. You get to keep the Spanj block. Hey Spanj, quick idea. Windows or walls on lower hangar near small lifter? What? Now it just looks silly. Owen. Outrageous. How dare you? Get out. A blackout cutting plan is not a plan at all. Quite right. But let's see it through, because Blackadder never had a better idea. So, you know, the plan that involves turnips was usually the one they went for. Yeah. All the glass. All the glass. More sponge blocks are required. All right. Johnny, I have another challenge for you. You may be able to redeem yourself. This is a nice, easy one. In block for that gap there. You have 10 seconds. Not that one. No, no, no. Oh, it's not that one. Gosh darn. What are we going to do? It's tricky dicky, this one. Johnny, it's a trap. The long one, isn't it? The long one. I love that, Johnny, it's a trap. Is your fallback position to carry only one of the... No. Fallback position will never be to carry only one of the CVs. No, the fallback position will be to half the size of it. So what we'll do, if we need to, is basically where the mouse is there, just cut that off and then throw that hole away, and then we'll rethink the shaping of these nacelles, move the HV hanger up to the same height as the ground pounder there, and so we'll get rid of this bottom section here, and the ground pounder will essentially land on the floor with the ship. Yeah. So that's the fallback. If we have to, we just cut half the nacelles, cut the nacelles in half. P1C1. Thanks, Johnny. Not everything have to go atmospheric. It's a dropship. It's a carrier. It carries hover vessels. Kitted. Thought you were better than this, man. You know what a carrier is, bruh? Bruh. I want more windows. I want more windows on the top, but I'm not sure. We can get some more windows, I reckon. Do between there and there. Nice long window. It's a seafaring vessel. You cut the cells in half, would the HV still be able to get into the hangar bay? Well, that's why I said we'd have to raise the hangar bay up and possibly redesign it completely unitarily from scratch. Part of me is like, we should probably just do that now, because this inevitably is going to be with entirely a CPU. why are we putting this off? We all know. Oh dear. We all know what's going to happen. I'm not overly convinced about this double blobby kind of bridge setup here. The double blobbiness. Sounds like finished in 2022. Oh damn, we've gone from 2021 to 22 now, have we? We just want to human use Spanj. How are the new features looking, Spanj? Are the ringed worlds better? I don't know, I haven't actually seen them yet. That's how bothered I am by them. Nah. Version 1.2, everybody. We've improved grass. Cool. Good. Excellent. Thrilled. Thrilled for the grass. Grass is great. Woo, grass. That's unfortunate, isn't it? That is quite unfortunate. Gonna happen twice. I'll live with it. It'll be fine. Yeah, in a block for that then. Pipes will hide that gap. Pipes can do anything. Pipes are the most flexible block in the game. Yeah, we'll add some pipes here. Not there. Pipes! The pipes are calling. Oh, that's cheeky. That is very cheeky. That block placement. Very cheeky. It's a bit uncomfortable, that little gradient change there, though, isn't it? It's a little bit. So it might be better just to embrace the harsh sides. Just go with it. This is kind of why I was like a little bit hesitant to have these kind of stepped artillery guns. They're just a bit difficult to make it look good. That whole stepping kind of thing it's a tricky one. Hey, Master Chief, Spanj, really liking this new ship, so what name are you going to give her? Well, I mean, I was just going to give her Super Lifter Mark II. Simply, she is the second of her kind. Mark II Super Lifter. But, I don't know. Somebody, if somebody can give me a better name. That's opening the floodgates, isn't it? Oh, now then, better name? Yes, I have just a few suggestions. How about Galaxia? Arsenal Bird, Super Duper Lifter, Ego Carrier. Ah! Johnny. Good. I thought we already decided on the Flag Sheep. Flag Sheep was great accident. Love that. But Tensis, you can't call a planet Bob. Ego Carrier. Alright, Johnny, you're back in. May resume your post. For now. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'm making lumpy things lumpier, less lumpy. Smoothing off the edges. Now we've got this weirdness going on. What am I going to do? What on earth is there? What can you do? That's too much. I feel like a version of this that isn't so like huge. That would be nice. What do we do, guys, when we have a situation like this? The only thing that can resolve a situation like this is pipes. Oh yeah. Bring it up the pipes, method. Pipes. Pipes make everything better. Simple. Delete and start again. That's a good one. Yeah. And DI destroy. Yeah. I haven't even blueprinted this thing yet, so that would be great. That would be perma delete, 100% effective. Yeah, I would say we could probably definitely get away with cutting these nacelles in half. If we have to. Straight down there. Slop that off. Throw it away. Bring that hanger up to this level. Yeah, it'd be alright. It would bring it more in line with the size of this thing. Well, I like the dimensions as they are at the moment. I hope we don't have to do that. But yeah, that's plan B. The only thing I don't necessarily like at the moment is that HV hanger and how big a lump it is. Such a lump on the bottom there. It really is. Yeah, okay. So, truth. Still a lot of steel to put down. Let's see if we can figure this out. Back here. I'm gonna have to just go full into slopies. I would actually like to get them a little bit higher in there. I'm not sure we can do that. So if I can get them higher in there, I might even be able to put hanger doors on the bottom of this. But it's just that the engine there of the ground pounder there does not leave us a lot of room for maneuver. Really doesn't. I think that's it. I think that is as far as we can go. Have to block that off now. Oop, hello. This thing is insane. Jeez, can I get 2 of them in there? Maybe if I squat up the hanger a little bit. No, I don't think so. Just to make sure. What if we park them that way? My God. This, oh! It's just... These things are absolutely mad. It's so mad. Like, the medium lift thrusters are just like... Okay. Can't deal with this. 198 degrees pitch. 109 degrees yaw. 89 degrees roll. Wow. And lift thrusters that will... Crikey. We level up. There we go. Is that a bit more level? Still no. I can't use the O key because creative, they broke the bloody O key in creative mode. It's so broken. There we go. Okay. So I get another one in there. Do the same thing. Just wow. Just wow on the whole thing there. Just crazy. Good dock. Good dock. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Right, 2 pods. Peas in said pod. Perfect. So park that way. Lovely. Each of those 320,000 SU storage. With 2 of the cargo pods are really, really good friends. I think you're gonna have to butcher one hangar a bit. I don't know, actually. I think that'll fit fine. What we will have to do is so put some hangar doors on it, probably build this line out a little bit more. Or a bit like that. There you go. Another bottom hangar bay. Absolutely insanity. Madness, I say. Oh yeah. That's our hangar door. Won't go where I wanted to. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, like a glove. Yeah, boy. Open that badger. Boo, yes. That's what I like to see. Absolute glovage. That's some good glovage. Right there. Room for 4 cargo pods on the bottom of this thing as well. It's going to be carrying everything. It really is a super carrier. Oh boy. Yeah, we should call it the super ego. The ego lifter, that was it, wasn't it? Oh man. Yeah, it's a monster, and it's going to become even more monstrous as it gets bigger. We're up to size class 12, 8.5 million CPU, 1.5 million CPU remaining with 0 interior decked out, specced out or anything. I mean, we can do. We've got a lot of sort of interior. Oh, maybe we don't. Yeah, we do. Interior hardened steel blocks. We can swap all of those out for plastic. It doesn't need to be hardened steel in there. We can make some savings. We can possibly lower the number of fuel tanks a little bit, and I don't know. Oh dear. Four Mark II Reaver's Fates in there. So much interior space. So much interior space. I don't even know what to do with it all. We'll figure it out. And that front, I don't even know where to start with that. Honestly. What to do with that? Oh dear. Carbon composite. You can also use air. Yeah. Air and carbon composite interior. HMS hangover. Oh dear. Can the cargo pods get out? Yes, they can. I'm not even gonna entertain that with a. Let me show you. They will. They will definitely get out. Fine. Oh yeah, don't forget, before I go today, don't forget the blackjack is now on the workshop. Check out my workshop page on Steam. You can get this bad boy. She's alright actually. I took it up against a couple of Xerax POIs to test it out, make sure it was all good. Not a scratch on her. Nailed them. I'm not sure if the railguns are bugged, right? Because 4 railguns on this thing, and then in the item menu, an SV railgun should be doing 2,780 damage a shot, right? When I was blasting away at a Xerax ion cannon, because this thing outranges a Xerax ion cannon, I shot it, I don't know, 20 times with 4 railguns, and it didn't destroy it. And then I did a test against a laser cannon, which it can't outrange, but I just fired once 4 railguns against a single laser cannon at maximum range, and it knocked off about 700 hit points off the turret. And I'm like, well, hang on a minute, this thing says 2,000 damage. 2,780 damage. So I don't know if they're bugged or there's some kind of like calculation going on based on distance, range and distance, I don't know. But that doesn't seem right to me. It was nerfed yonks ago, they've not updated the tooltip. Oh really? Is that all it is? So, Christ. They haven't updated the damage on that, so anybody new coming along going, wow, railguns are so OP, I'm going to slap them on my ship. Nope. Jesus, they are utterly useless. So, yeah, if you get the blackjack, just swap them out with plasmas or something. I'll leave them on there at the moment because they're pretty nice to snipe drones with, but yeah. My god, if you're taking on turrets, just fire the missiles. Fire the missiles. Missiles do a better job. It's a shame because railguns, this would make a wonderful sniping SV. Really would. It's stable. Anyway. All the neverminds. Anyway, yeah, that's on the workshop. So, you know, how about it? That is going to be a stream for today, guys. I have an event over on the Broken Eden server, which will turn into a YouTube video sometime next week. I hope you can join me for that. Thank you so much for joining me today. Always a laugh and a pleasure to hang out with you guys and build some bloody monstrosity. Absolutely crazy ass build. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much for all the follows, all the bits in between, the subs, the gifted subs. The super chat donations, everything. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Much appreciated. And I will see you guys same time next week for more Chillin and Building. Otherwise, I'll see you during the week on YouTube. Thanks again. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay well, stay safe. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.